I'm 29, and I'm dating a girl who is 25. She'll be 26 this month.
Uh-oh, age gap.
We've been together for 2.5 years now. But I was kind of her first everything, first kiss, first boyfriend.
Whoa.
Okay.
Just for a little context, she does come from older parents who are pretty conservative and traditional.
Don't kiss a guy till 23, conservative?
But about a year into our relationship, she helped me get sober and helped me through a pretty tough time in my life. And I'm pretty sure that I am sure that she's the one that I want to be with and I want to marry.
Nice.
Also, she's way hotter than I have any right to be dating, so that definitely helps add to that.
How that feels.
So I want to get married. It's something that, because I was her first, she also pictures that, like, I'm kind of the Prince Charming, that she found like
Prince
her
Charming
one and
that
only
she
for
got
life,
to stop
and
doing heroin. I missed that part of Snow White where she's fucking dragging Eric's head out of a gutter.
Getting the needle out of his arm.
No, sorry. I'm sure you have a beautiful relationship. It's a comedy program. Go ahead, Eldest.
She found like her one and only for life, and I think that's great, and I'm happy to be that. I already bought the ring.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm ready to propose, but she's starting to kind of put the pressure on, and I think part of it is because she still lives with her parents, and she still has a curfew. She's never been able to spend the night at my place.
Spent the night?
So definitely like really conservative, really old school. And I think she's just kind of sick of it. So my only worry is she really just putting the pressure on because she wants out of this situation? She's even told me, like, hey, if we're married by the end of 2026, I'm not going to bother moving out and getting my own place because we'll just be together at that point. But is that kind of a red flag that,
you bought the ring?
No doubts about our relationship?
You're on the same page.
Yeah, you want to marry her.
You bought the ring, bro.
She wants out of the fucking house. Get her out of her fucking psycho parents' house.
You're on the same page. Like, this would, this would be different if you were like,
I don't know if I want to get married.
Yeah, and by the way, if you were to say like, hey, I'm her first, she comes from this weird background. I'm her first relationship. I just am a little worried because I'd like her to. She's never really, she's never even lived as an adult on her own. She's never fucking paid rent. She's never like fucking called, a cable company or an internet company. Like she hasn't done basic things. You would be if you said, hey, I'd rather like spend a little more time and maybe she can actually spend the night at my house. If you said any of those things, then I would kind of be on your side about is she trying to pressure me just to get out of this relationship? But you just said she's who I want to be with. I bought the fucking... You
bought the ring.
You spend 3 months' salary, I'm going to guess $900 on the ring, right? Like you've done it, right? So you're, right now, and we'll finish the call, but basically you're mad that she's on the same page as you, essentially, because you want to propose to her. So anyway, let's just keep that in mind. But let's finish up. Let's see what he has to say.
Flag that, I have no doubts about our relationship or anything. But more so just that, is she trying to speed up the timeline just so she can get out of this situation?
Because it's like, dude, like literally, we'll even find red flags. This girl is like what every male like misogynist podcaster talks about. She is a virgin who wants to marry you, she's never fucking. There's no body count. There's no body count, zero. There's no.
She's the only person on the planet with no HPV. She wants marry her.
She wants you. She's talking about being a fucking trad wife. Even this woman, her boyfriend's like,
I don't know.
Is she fucking out to get me secretly?
The fuck? You have the ring. You want to marry her. You have no qualms.
Yeah, it doesn't. Unless
she wants out, of course, but she wants to live with fucking Hitler. What the hell? Get her out of the house.
Go ahead, Eldest. Let's finish this up before we really...
kind of warded over and controlled by her older conservative parents. So, what do you think? Do you think I should try to speed up the timeline as well. Like I say, I have the ring. I'm ready to go. But the only thing that gives me hesitation is how desperately she's trying to get
because you love her. You love each other, apparently.
Thanks, LD. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Also, wouldn't you also want her out of the situation?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to fuck your virgin wife?
Yeah, overnight.
At your house?
Well,
living together?
They have fucked. She just hasn't spent the night, right? Yeah, it seems like it.
I would assume so. He didn't specify, though.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, yes, if we're taking everything he's saying at face value, I love the woman I love who helped me get sober.
Yes.
Who I know I want to be with so much I purchased the ring already.
Ring's purchased, yeah.
Is eager to marry me.
Can't wait.
She's living somewhere annoying and would rather be with me, the love of her life, than the annoying living situation she's in.
Yes.
Does that mean she's got ulterior motives? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Buddy, put the ring on her
now. It's crazy that you've made us one of the most like, you should fuck 100 people and like, you know, don't get married young. You've made us be like, why aren't you marrying this virgin?
I'm annoyed by this.
Like, usually my advice would be like, to this girl, my advice would be like, are you really ready to get married? You know what I mean? But like, whatever. You guys have figured it out. And who knows? Who knows what happens? But like, you might have just hit the sweet spot of somebody who has just enough conservative values to never want to go crazy.
Yeah.
But not enough that she doesn't want to live that way. You know what I mean? Like, you might both have just been perfect for each other in your lives, right?
You cracked the case here.
So it's crazy that you've got us to be like, yes, you should marry this virgin who's never kissed another man. But you figured out a way to get us to do it somehow. I just don't. And look, maybe this is just natural. Everyone has cold feet. Everyone overanalyzes. And, you know, marriage is ultimately a commitment. And it's like, you know, but everything he said, he's cool with all that stuff. All the stuff that somebody else might find a little weird. He's all good with.
And then I think a red flag would be her saying like, oh, you know, if she had mentioned any other man or wanting to fuck anybody else, that's a red flag to me.
Right.
But her just wanting to be with you and to get out of her parents' house, that's the...
Yeah.
Who the fuck? I lived with my parents for 3 months during COVID and I almost killed them both. You can't be with your family at this age anymore. You're 26 with your family.
Yeah.
Get her out.
Yeah.
Get her out.
Yeah.
Suck her fucking STD-free pussy right now. Get her out of your fucking house.
I agree.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, dude. I guess... Whatever. I don't know why you're having these second thoughts, but we can tell you from everything you're fucking saying, don't worry about it.
Get her out.
Get in the zone.
Get in the zone.
AutoZone.
AutoZone.
Take her to AutoZone.
I love AutoZone.
It is kind of nice.
They got it all in there. You talk to them, they order right to your house.
It's pleasing, all the boxes and stuff. They let you use the little scanner when your check engine light comes on.
I know. They get out there, you chat with them.